What's going on, guys? Mikey Messina here with Mikey Daily Carry, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of some gear that was sent to me by a company called Tacray. I've worked with Tacray in the past and really like their stuff. I really like their pen that they had. It was like a fidget style pen, and they sent me a folding pocket knife, which is the TRFK01, and they sent me this MT1 Pro in 10CR MOV steel. So what it is exactly is a multi-tool that includes a flashlight. Haven't heard that one before. And this is just a pocket knife. So let's just start with a pocket knife. Open this up. Disclaimer, this was sent to me and there was no agreement on content or anything like that. They just wanted me to check their stuff out. This looks like it could be a kitchen knife. This thing is huge, guys. Like, whoa. Here's my palm, and this is how big that knife is. Give you guys an idea, okay? I got like medium-sized hands. So you got your big finger hole right there, and then there's also a button as well. So this can act as a kitchen knife. Wow, that's freaking awesome. I think my wife's gonna love this. So that kitchen knife is a button lock. So that's how it actuates there. Can I spidey flick? Oh yeah, I sure can. So you can spidey flick it, you know, get to cutting on your strawberries, oranges, what have you. It's a VG10, and yeah, so that button really is in there, and you gotta fling that thing down, so you don't want to catch your finger as you're doing that. But there's no blade play whatsoever. What are the details on this thing? So dimensions are 5.6 by 2.2 by 0.5 inches. And that is a thin blade right there. So the overall length is 10 inches. To give you guys an idea, that thing is big. And the weight is 5.3 ounces. Pretty much all it says here. It is made in China. I'm going to show that to my wife. I think she's going to love that. We got a folding kitchen knife. Get to work. You know what I'm saying? And that is a button lock. It's a VG10. That is the TRFK01 folding pocket knife. You know, the way it's positioned where it's a little lower than where your hand would be is what tells me that that's a perfect like kitchen folding knife. That's pretty cool. Next is the MT1 Pro. It includes the knife, a flashlight, the switch, a pocket clip, charging port, glass breaker, lanyard hole, bottle opener, seatbelt cutter, can opener, and a pry bar. I'm going to show you guys all that right there. Hopefully that you can pause this freeze frame and it'll tell you everything on there. But let's open this up. So comes in this pouch here. Got a little S carabiner there. That's pretty cool. All right, you got your USB-C to USB-C charger. You have a user manual. Inside it includes a pry bar. Okay. Wonder if that's a part of the tool. Maybe, maybe not. I'll look at instructions later. Oh, look at that. So full titanium. This is different. So the mechanism of this is all on the outside. So on this side, you have your Tonto blade, okay? And you also have, oh, so it's like a frame, or it's a liner lock essentially, and that liner lock is in there. So bring that down. Okay, I like that. And then over on this side is where you have your multi-tool. And once you do that, you have your seatbelt cutter. You have your bottle opener, which is also a pry bar over on this end here. And then another bottle opener here. Oh no, this is your can opener. This is your bottle opener. Same thing with this. You have that liner lock that just goes down. You have your pocket clip right here, which looks like it's reversible. So you can have your pocket clip here or pocket clip on that side, depending on how you want to have access to this knife. Oh, Spidey Flick works, so that's pretty cool. That's exciting. Right off the bat, I've never seen a multi-tool where the blade is exposed on this side. So there isn't a safety feature that can stop you from deploying this knife. So if that comes out of there fairly easy, so who knows, if you have this in your pocket, I would just be cautious of this snagging onto something as you reach down, because you don't want to have an exposed blade. So it's my qualm about maybe the blade being on the outside versus on the inside, or inside of a housing. I see the innovation in this because that just comes out very easily. There's nothing that locks that in place. Same for the multi-tool on the other side as well. Now, when it's locked into place, it's good. It's solid. It can be like a fixed blade, right? But all this in between and then having this in your pocket, gotta play with that. Now, here's the switch for the light. Okay, double click, turns on. So super bright. Let me shine it right here. Let me turn off some lights. Okay, double click to turn on. So there's 3 modes: low, medium, high. I don't know the exact lumens. I'm gonna look that up, or I'll have it down here somewhere. Tell you guys what the lumens are. Those are just the different features. So double click is off, double click is on. That's your low, medium, or that was low, high, then medium. Those are 3 modes. Turn these back on. Boom, boom. Okay. So there you guys have it. It's the MT1 Pro. Oh, and there's a glass breaker on this side. There's also a lanyard hole right there. And I got to give it some pocket time. See how this actually works with the blade being on the outside. Again, that's my feedback there. Is if they can add a locking feature while it's not deployed, I think that would, from a safety standpoint, that would be good and ideal. But that's pretty much the concept of it, right? So where it would essentially have a wall that's not there on either side. You just have the tool, so that way you can get direct access to it. And then you have your flashlight, and then you have your USB-C charging port right here on the side. That's that right there. Awesome. So and there's also a small LED indicator right here, and I think once you plug that in and start charging, it'll tell you if it's green perhaps and you don't need any more charge, or if it's red. So let's try it out. I have a charger right here. Okay, so it's red right now. And then I imagine that once that red light turns green, you're fully charged. There you have it. So you got your MT1, and you have your TRFK01. Look at that thing. Ready to cut some things up with this boy, okay? But there you have it, guys. Tacray, thank you for sending these over. I'll have links in the description down below so you can check these out yourself if you want to cop it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Walk back.